And it is lights out, and away we go here at Spa-Francorchamps. Who is going to get the lead into the first corner? They'll tippy-toe their way off the front row on the intermediate conditions. It looks like Byrne has got a better launch. It looks like he doesn't even need the first corner like we saw yesterday in F2, as Byrne is going to go all the way around the outside and take the lead as expected. Perinin up into third place. Can he also get second place for George Rogan as expected? We got a yellow flag down at the first corner, as we've already got a crash at the first corner. Rogue holds on to second place from Hayes' Perinin as they now make their way down towards Eau Rouge and Radion. It's Perinin and Lopez are tucked up, and Chatfield's involved in the accident. So Chris Chatfield is out of the race on the first lap of the race, and so is Joseph Willows. Willows is out of the race in the McLaren. So both of them have been involved in an accident on the first lap. We'll have to look at that in a bit, but Perinin is looking on the inside of George Rogue into the Cordani inside, and a side by side through into the corner now then, and he hasn't quite been able to do it. Lopez tries to get Perinin back, but he can't. Oh, we're going into the first corner. I think there was somebody who also got damage as well on the first lap, and oh, it was just
yeah. Okay, De Rosa did hit the house, and then Chung went into the back of De Rosa, so pretty much a chain reaction there.
But meanwhile, Lopez is attacking Perinin for third position into the Bruxelles corner, and he's got like he might have the move done already coming out the exit, and he has done. Lopez is also on a one-stop. I wonder what Byrne is also on.
Oh no!
Oh no! His car's got damage! Car has got damage. He's lost his front wing. I think it's because he clipped the back of David Cubot there, who has also got damage, but Concertina also happening at the chicane.
Krog went a little bit wide there. We might need to look on both with Krog. I think he might have gone a bit wide there because he took a lot of curve there.
Oh, indeed. So a mistake for Quag, and Kloss says thank you very much. I'll take 9th place with ease there. So Quag clearly struggling on this first lap at the moment. And in fact, Kloss actually had a run on Sontag going down towards Pouan, but in fact, he wasn't able to make a stick. Or was he? Yes, he did. Right? He did in fact make it. Beyond a little bit, Perinin had pretty poor traction coming out of the source, but now Lopez has got a run here on George Road. Can he finally get the move done on the Red Bull drivers that go side by side down the Kemmel Straight? Is Lopez going to split the two Red Bulls? And yes, he is. Lopez up into second place. Now, can he go after Evan Byrne? Yeah, indeed, Vaderi was trying to have a go at Wilson there around the outside, but he couldn't make it work, as this could all end in disaster.
Ooh, no.
As there's damage, somebody's got damage, it's Chung. Chung has got damage, as has Valdinger. And once again, it looks like a concertina effect was happening down at that chicane, so those two have got to pit for damage. But can't make the move stick. Meanwhile, Lopez has just set the fastest lap of the race at 149.3. As meanwhile, Vaderi trying to have a go at Wilson into the chicane there. As,
no!
This has left his braking far too late, and more collisions happening in the wet conditions. Martins and Griffiths, the latest ones now to have damage at that chicane. Not able to find a move on Sontag, and the Merritt tries to go again into Pouan, but it can't work out. There's Vaderi's gone wide. Vaderi's gone for a spin. He was getting a little bit squirrely. Oh no! No! Parker's ran into that. Whereabouts his car gone? I think he's just gone around it. Yes, he has. Car's gone around it, but Q-Puck on-sighted with that, and he is out of the race.
Yeah, his AI couldn't avoid that, and that was a big mistake from Federi.
Yeah, we saw him getting squirrely through Lecom, you may remember, and it just seems like the oversteer once again was kicking in, and well, Q-Pop coming in on-sighted, and he was out of the race as a result. Vaderi's going to have to pit. Holds on to 10th position, as I'm pretty sure Carr will start to close up on those two pretty soon. But now Kloss now on the inside of Jake Galloway. On the inside he goes, and he's up into 6th place once again, making his strategy work out, and he's once again scything through the field. Is the driver who will be, of course, staying at Haas next season. Tell us to go away there on that occasion, but Mocho on the inside here of that was Martin. No! Sontag spun! I don't think there was contact there. I think that's an aquaplane moment for Felix Sontag. He's cracked under pressure, and Wilson takes 10th place on a plate. And as mentioned, I don't believe it was contact between the pair. I think that was more Sontag getting caught out by that dry line there that's starting to emerge. He's done the same mistake as his teammate Felix Sontag, except he's got understeer.
Yeah, after getting points, and they're making so many mistakes. And yeah, that is not good for them.
Second part now then, we will go as we make our way in towards the chicane now then, heading into the final chicane on the racetrack. Lopez tries again on the inside into the chicane. Oh no! They've hit each other and they're both out of the race. Lopez and Byrne are both out. Roke is going to take the lead, I think, as long as he doesn't hit Byrne, of course, as Roke now...
He's got to avoid that Red Bull. He's got to avoid his teammate. That's got to be sure. Oh, no!
He's lost his front wing in the process. Broke has got to pit as a result of that, but at least he's created a gap in the traffic for everybody else. So Perinin is now going to take the lead of the Grand Prix with Kloss in second. But Drama, the championship contenders, are both taking each other out, and it was 3 points going into this. It's still going to be 3 points after this Grand Prix. He was already far ahead. I think Lopez was a little bit too ambitious there. I don't know if there'll be any penalty for that at all, but given we've had concertinas.
He might have hit in the strict. Oh, he's hit. Has he? Yeah.
No,
yeah, he's hit the debris. Yeah.
But anyway, as he now get back on the power now, then will Kloss try and get a run in towards La Source now then. As meanwhile, Gal's trying to get back at Galloway for third place. But Kloss now trying to look on the inside of Jesus Perrin. He's going to try and dive it into the first corner. Can he pull the move off? He's on the inside and he's got the move done. Kloss takes the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix. A Haas now leads the race. Between the pair of them at this stage, and there is Roman Quagg who's trying to chase the pair of them down at the moment. There's Rogue. Oh, Rogue's had a bit of understeer. Through into Lafagna, he's gone for a spin. So the dry tyres have caught up to him and he's aquaplaned through into Lafagna there. And, well, just like with Carl that we talked about earlier on, Ra, he is desperately playing for the track to get drier. But, yeah, an aquaplane moment there for the Red Bull driver. Waiting for him there. Is he going to go on to the dry tyres now? He's put on a fresh set of tyres, and it is the dry tyres for Kloss. So he is pitting for dry tyres. Now, is it going to work for the Polish driver here?
Yep, and he will have to make one more stop. So he is on the 2-stop, as I said. So, yep, hopefully it works. And we have, oh, it's Wilson. She's out the race.
For Martins whatsoever. And, well, she does the same thing as what Felix Sontag did in front of her earlier on. Being in the pits, they're all coming in for dry tyres. Perrin finishes off his pit stop. He's done his pit stop. Gal now being served in the AlphaTauri box. I think Galloway's also being served in the Ferrari box as we speak right now. As through goes Galloway now then. So they've just finished off their pit stop. So what's going on up at the front between Quagg now then. 21 laps of fuel for him. That's that. I don't think he's yeah, he's going to have to pit once more because that's not enough to get to the end of the race. So he's going to have to pit towards the end of the race there is Roman Quagg. So have Renault kind of messed up there with Quagg, I wonder?
It won't be long for Rogue until Rogue and Chung catch up. But of course, Carl will pit again anyway.
Oh, Patel's gone wide!
Oh, no!
Patel's crashed! A huge crash for Rahul Patel! Up the top of Radion there! Clearly cracked under pressure for both Carl and Mocho. They both gained a place, but it's dramatic for no, Roker's out now! George Roker's caught the debris, he's out of the race now then! There's debris all over the place!
Yeah, that was a big mistake there, and of course, he was having the frustrating season up until the last 2 races. And he cracked under pressure. He was doing well, and
no points there for the Lamborghini driver. And Roke, poor old Roke, he was pretty much a passenger in all that. Caught the debris for the Haas driver, and given the gap that they pulled away, you would think that he's still going to emerge in the lead of the race. But let's see, as he puts on the pressure at tyres, he is obviously going to go to the end of the race. For what is second place now then, as these 4 have been battling for the majority of the race now. Then there's Galloway again, tries to have a go on Perrin, and Gal again on the inside of Galloway through into Blodgman. He gets it done! Galloway's up into 3rd place. Of course, he still needs a pit, of course, but he's finally broke through. Kloss sets another fastest lap now. Gal trying to attack Perrin and tries to go for him on the inside into the chicane, but he can't make it stick. But Gal has got through into 3rd position. Now then into the pits for AlphaTauri, and let's see how quick this stop is going to be then from the AlphaTauri mechanics. A chance to possibly get one more podium perhaps before they leave the sport at the end of the season, and just 10 laps, a quick splash and dash I expect, and yet a 5.3 second stop from the AlphaTauri mechanics. He should still rejoin comfortably in 5th position. He's got enough of a gap to Laura Chung anyway, even though she's just come out of the final turn. So Gal will rejoin in 5th position, and now he can try and see if he can push hard to challenge the Renault. Quagg finishes his pit stop, and I think Gal is going to go through, isn't he? Because he's just crossed the line, or has he? Because Quagg is coming on there. There's Gal, and Gal has got through. So Gal is back ahead of Quagg as a result, and Quagg rejoins in 5th, only just a left-hander on the racetrack now. Then Galloway looks to the inside of Perrin, but again, has to back out of that one. Perrin's gone wide! Perrin's gone for a spin! Perrin spun! Is he going to the wall? He has! Perrin has bottled 2nd place, and Jesus Perrin is out of the race! Oh, he had 2nd place in his hands, and it's all gone down the toilet!
Yeah, indeed, and Gal will be up into 2nd place if Galloway does pit again. But yeah, that was a big mistake from Jesus Perrin in there.
Within this group now then. So Gal, I think, is going to get up into 2nd place. Is Quagg going to get himself into the podium places, I wonder, as we ride on board with Mocho? Quagg actually sets the fastest lap, a 1:40.8 for Quagg, so he takes that away from Kloss. So Quagg is up into 3rd. Is Mocho going to go from Galloway as well? Let's see as Galloway now comes out of the pit lane. The answer to that is no, but oh god, here comes the Eau Rouge corner now. Then we go, and Oh, that really is now. Kloss tries to look on. Sorry, Mocho looks to the inside. Oh, that was close to contact. Oh,
no.
Gone wide. Mocho's gone wide, but luckily he just about saved that. How on earth did the Haas driver save that one? But through the final chicane for the 44th and final time, and welcome to victory lane to this driver, because coming out the final corner, it is Bartosz Kloss who wins the Belgian Grand Prix here at Spa. He takes his and Haas's first ever victory in the top class, and oh my, what a result we have here at Spa. Bartosz Kloss is a Grand Prix winner for Haas, with Mikolas Gall in second, Roman Quark finishes in third, with Jake Galloway in fourth, Michael Mocha makes it double points for Haas in fifth, Armar Carr closes in on the championship in 6th with Loa Chung in 7th. Kirishima DeRosa finally points for McLaren in 8th. Juantas Martins gets more points for Aston Martin in 9th. And Bence Valdinga finally getting more points for Alfa Romeo. He completes the points in 10th position.